Girish, thanks so much for joining us here on Business Today. It's fantastic to have you with us a day after such a phenomenal listing, not just one that has been, a stellar listing for Freshworks, for an entire ecosystem of startups to look up to, but also for, of course, all the employees that have turned crorepatis overnight. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that. But first, I just want to ask you how you're feeling, how the experience was, what was day one like?
So good morning, Abha. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. I grew up reading India Today. So it's really a fantastic feeling. It's a long journey of 11 years, and it really feels like day zero for all of us at Freshworks. So we look at this as a dream come true moment. Not just for Freshworks, but we're also excited that we are the first Indian SaaS startup to go public in the US. We're excited because there are so many others who can follow, and our dream is to see India as a product nation. And I truly believe that SaaS could be for India what IT services was 20 years ago. So the excitement is all the more bigger. And for us, I think today is day one. So yesterday we said it was day zero. I think a new journey starts as a public company, and we are excited to start on this new journey.
What is different today, Girish, in terms of the ecosystem or the factors at play that you feel will allow many more startups, even if it's in the particular field of SaaS, to really grow, scale up, and reach global proportions now going forward?
I think what we are seeing now, Abha, is the rise of product-led growth companies. So what we do at Freshworks is we truly believe that we are designing products for the users. So, and we all know how Steve Jobs and Apple made the focus on design, on delighting users, and then you don't rely so much on consultative selling, you rely on the fact that customers are buying. And that's what is happening here as a trend. Product-led growth has become a buzzword in the last few years. And at Freshworks, we've been doing it since 2011, ever since we launched our first product. Freshworks products are bought by the users. Like people come online, they sign up for a trial, and they evaluate the product and they like it, and then they take it into their companies. Very, very much like how we all got introduced to Zoom, right? Like, so you didn't hear from a Zoom salesperson calling you and trying to sell you. You saw everybody using it, you liked it, and then you try it, and today we are using Zoom. So I think that is the trend, and I think that is a great opportunity for entrepreneurs starting up in India to go after global markets, sell to customers anywhere in the world. But if their products are designed to delight the frontline users, like people will buy them rather than having to sell.
I know you were asked several times, why did you list on the Nasdaq? And I also understand that, you are a global company, and I'll let you share that with our viewers. But it is an interesting, scenario where today startups do have options as well. And that is only to be seen as a positive, I'm guessing, even though that debate about where they should list will continue.
I think it's fantastic what we saw with the Zomato IPO, the demand for like a startup from India, in India, was amazing to see. I think it's great for India. I also believe that every company is different, like you have different constraints. So Freshworks has been global from day one, like ever since our first customer came from Australia. When we had the first handful of customers, they came from 4 different continents. Today we have more than 52,000 customers in 120 plus countries. And as a US headquartered company now, I think we made the choice that the US markets are the best suited. And as a B2B SaaS company, the understanding for SaaS is also probably a little bit better in the US market. So we chose what's best for Freshworks. But I think the environment in India is fantastic. And all in all, both are good options. And if startups are getting good IPO exits, and it's always great for the Indian startup ecosystem.